So everyone and their mothers have started to use the Kelly mesh the last few years, ever since the version that Chip Kelly found a lot of success with embarrassed the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. Yeah, it didn't matter that Chip Kelly was no longer in Philadelphia. Doug Peterson recognized that this concept could win against a variety of coverages. So the signifying concepts of it, of course, like any other mesh, you're going to have two intersecting drag routes. But on the Kelly mesh, some people call it the spot mesh, because you will also see usually an overtop sit hook with a play side wheel from your running back. Now, what happens with the other route can vary. You'll see sometimes a dig, a corner, a fade, sometimes an overtop cross. But in this case, it's going to be a C circus corner. We are motioning over Shi Smith to try and signify if it is man or zone. That looks like kind of a bump out, a bump in this case. So I think it's cover 3. We're going to have a deep third, middle of the field safety with our 4 underneath defenders rounding out the concept. So with that, we're going to be able to find some alley underneath with the horizontal read. With the deep third defender taking away our deep route, we have to look underneath to our alleys here. So, even though it was a look that delivered a 62.5% success rate, only 8 were seen in meaningful minutes from this offense. Even though it was one of South Carolina's most featured pass concepts, give me a break. When it only has a 1.6% play share, I can't say it was a big part of this offense when it averaged less than a rep per game, essentially. So, first down, though, we're pass happy. We're starting a drive at our own 25-yard line. We're down. We got to get a play going. They dial up a mesh to get going here. So, again, it's a West Coast staple, air raid staple, ball control staple, very short passing game, friendly to help quarterbacks get easy completion. So, again, we'll have our wheel, our set hook, our 2 intersecting drags, and a C corner. We have our 4 rushers, deep third with 1, 2, 3, 4 underneath defenders. So, with that, there's a little bit of confusion, which is what the mesh also tries to do. With the intersection, of course, when they're passing off zone responsibilities, it's one thing. If it's man coverage, this creates friction that usually helps create separation. But again, the intersecting drags create some confusion, and our linebacker is a little slow to flow towards our tight end. And after a beat of extending some time in the pocket with Colin Hill, we get outside the pocket, and we find him for a lot of green grass to run after space. So, again, not overly featured, but mesh pattern, particularly the Kelly mesh, has been a look that has been seen across the SEC the past couple of seasons.